Because you're parked here with a van with all kinds of crap.
Okay.
So what are you doing here? Do you live here?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, well, I'm going to call the police, so you decide what you're going to do.
Oh, you're going to waste taxpayers' money? Calling the police when there's no crime being committed?
What are you doing here?
That's really none of your business, Miss Red Tongue.
Okay.
What are you sucking on? Besides my ass. Why don't you go wherever you're coming from and get lost? This is a public street that I pay for. So how dare you?
Where do you live, though?
How dare you come out here and ask me anything?
How do you,
Miss Thing? Who are you to ask me anything? I live in America. I pay taxes. Have you noticed I have a registration on my car?
How do you get in the driver's seat?
Is it any of your business? What's your name? Where do you live?
It's none of your business either, but I live on the street.
Do you know the First Amendment of the Constitution? Are you American? Do you think you own this street? Do you have any right to come up to my personal property and start taking pictures of my car inside my windows, walking around my vehicle? That's really strange, ma'am.
No, what's strange is
really, really strange. And what'd you ask me? Am I who?
What did I say? What did you say?
Did you ask me if I was somebody?
Did I ask you if you
You smell like alcohol, ma'am.
No, you do.
Are you an alcoholic?
Nope.
You're reeking of it, and I don't drink, so it's not me.
Good for you.
Maybe you should go take another shot and go take some pictures in somebody else's car, Miss Red Tongue.
Okay, why are you here?
Like I said, I'm American. I have every right to be here. I can walk up and down these streets, ride my bike, my skateboard, dance and sing, laugh, change my clothes.
Do you do any of that stuff?
Do whatever I feel like doing, practically. Anyway. But I don't drink alcohol. Or go around taking pictures in other people, free Americans' vehicles, and standing here asking them who they are, what they're doing, and why they're here, and I'm going to call the police on you.
Go ahead.
I didn't say that, you did. I would never call them. Never. They're thugs with guns. They beat people. Did you see the big thing they had downtown LA last night?
I didn't see that. I just saw.
Well, maybe you should watch it sometime. They killed a guy down there. All right?
Oh, in downtown LA?
They killed a guy 2 weeks ago in downtown LA, tased him to death. Put the taser on his back where his heart is, and he died.
Are you talking about the guy in Memphis, Tennessee?
No, the guy here. The one in Memphis, they pulled out of the car and beat to death with their feet and their...
And it was horrible.
And their flashlights and all that. And because of people like you that call the police on innocent people like them, they're murdered. So why don't you go ahead and call them?
Do you want me to call them?
Because you're the problem. Why would you? What if they come over here and beat me and kill me? And I'm not doing anything. You don't think so? They just got done doing it to 4 different people. 4 people.
Right, you weren't in your van, but where were you?
What difference does it make?
I'm just asking you.
If you knew who I was, you'd be so embarrassed right now.
Why?
Why? Because I'm American.
So am I.
And I'm here for you.
Okay, so am I.
Protecting my rights from tyrants like you.
Okay.
Coming over here, looking in somebody's vehicle, walking around, taking pictures, acting like it's your business. What I'm doing.
It kind of is my business.
It is none of your business whatsoever, ma'am. None. Zero. Okay. Go back to your house. Go walk your dog. Go get your nose into somebody else's business. And have another glass of wine or whatever you drink.
Okay. So are you leaving now?
None of your business. I don't answer questions. I'll stay here as long as I want.
Okay, well, you won't.
Where do you live?
It's none of your business. I live down the block.
Well, I have all day, so I'll just wait until you go there and then find out why you're being so nosy that you got to feel my car, my vehicle, stick your face in my window, get my license plate when I'm sitting here on a public sidewalk on a public street. You are strange.
Okay.
And you are the problem in America. You know how many people died so I can stand right here on this street? And you're over here telling me, when are you going to leave? When are you leaving? Huh? I live down here. Which you don't. But okay. And you want to know all about me and when you came out of the damn tree or from wherever you came out of. But you guys all drink. You like alcohol. And you're a bunch of bootlicking cop collars. And alcoholics. Too bad. Really too bad. I was born and raised here. This is my town, my country. I'm American, and I'll fight for my rights, and my kids' rights, and my grandkids' rights till the end. And people like you are turning this place into a police state where cops think they can go around killing people.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, well, they're doing it all over the place, and here you are calling them.
No, I wasn't calling them for that. What they did in...
You're calling them on me for nothing.
I didn't call you. I didn't call on you.
You threatened to. You threatened to. Now you want to apologize?
No.
You don't? Well,
if you leave, I will apologize.
You should.
Okay, I apologize.
Thank you. I accept. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't the Sabbath. Because I work every other day besides this one. And I shouldn't even be filming you. But I am. Because I want the rest of America to know what kind of tyrant Americans are walking around out here. Getting nosy. I mean, in the Wizard of Oz, they had a good witch and a wicked witch. So which one are you?
I think I'm a good witch.
She lives down the street here on Story Place in Alhambra Road East. Story Place North. And what's your name, ma'am, again? The Good Witch?
Matter. What's your name?
The Good Witch. My name's Katie.
Katie?
Uh-huh.
Katie? My name's Pam.
Pam? Nice to meet you, Pam. Why would it bother you if I was parked here? Seriously, just asking, now that we know each other.
Just
because like, there's nobody here, and I'm on the corner, and there's nobody else down here. Like, there's places to park over here. There's no signs. And a lot of places around here have signs where you can't park. You can only park for a couple of hours. And so you have to, you know what I mean? And so you got to find a place where you can park a little longer. And I've been here for, watch out, Pam, there's a car coming. I've been here for like the last over a week covering the Monterey Park shootings over there because I'm a reporter.
Horrible.
That's what I've been doing here.
Horrible.
I wouldn't be here otherwise. Because I'm here reporting on that story and the riots down in LA last night, and let's see what else. I went to the funeral of the victims of the shooting. I went to Torrance and filmed where the van was confiscated and saw the dead man in the driver's seat.
Where was that?
I saw all the people coming out of the ballroom in body bags. There were 10 of them. Another 10 went to the hospital. 1 died at the hospital. Then I went over to the other place right over here in Alhambra, which is why I'm here right now, across the street from the police department, where the studio is, the ballroom is, where Brandon, my hero, wrestled. He's the guy that wrestled the gun out of the killer's hands, right here in Alhambra, right across the street from the police department. Yeah. So I'm interviewing him tomorrow. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But there's a celebration for him.
Celebration.
Yeah.
Of what he did.
Yeah, he's my hero. And I also have an interview on here of Kamala Harris and all kinds of stuff. You know, I prefer not to be here, sitting around here waiting for a call or to see what else is going to.
Where do you live?
If I have to go down to LA or if I have to go back to, you know, I never know.
Where do you live, though?
I live here, and I was born and raised here.
Oh, awesome.
I've been here my whole life. Yeah.
Awesome.
So this county is very important to me. LA County. And but I cover all the counties all over California, from Orange County all the way to, and also outside of California. Just depends, but it's all about, my work is all about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and America, and them not taking away our rights and brutalizing people and turning this into a police state. And I'm trying to teach everybody, anywhere I can, one person at a time, that it's not okay to call the police. When there's no crime, there's no victim, do not call them. Because a lot of times the person that calls them is the person that becomes the victim of the police.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And so there's no need for them to come out here, or, you know, basically anywhere where there's not a crime being committed, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you don't have a crime here, so.
Just because we've seen a lot of like mobile homes parked like at the end of our block and whatever, and people living in them, and people that live on the street don't want to see that kind of stuff.
Well, our country's not run on feelings, it's run on laws. And there's a lot of homeless people out here. They might have a motorhome if they're lucky. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that are living in tents, and I've driven by tons of them. It's sad. They're living out there on the concrete. So, you know, maybe instead of judging somebody that has a motorhome down there, maybe people should try to help them and find out who they are and what's going on. They might be just like you. They might have just, you know, had a foreclosure or lost their house, or who knows, had an abusive relationship. I mean, I've heard all kinds of stories. I know all kinds of homeless people. I interview them all the time.
Yeah, it's very sad.
It is. And most of them are just like you and me. But they get targeted by the police as well, and, you know, stuff like that, so. But yeah, everybody has a story. Everybody has something going on in their life, so it's best if we don't judge each other, and you know what I mean?
It's true.
I try really hard not to, but you know, it's hard for me too, because people attack me all the time, believe me. I've had cat food thrown in my face about a week ago. I've had all of my equipment broken out of my hands. I've been smacked in the face several times by different people, you know, I mean, that don't want to be filmed or whatever. So, but if you're trying to get the news and get the truth and educate people and stuff like that, then that's what's going to happen. Because people are very judgmental these days. And instead of, you know, like in my job, like most of the time, I don't look too good because I'm out there. You know, like on that whole job right there, I had to stay out there for 4 days. There's no place to eat except like that duck that's hanging from the, you know, in Monterey Park. It's like,
oh, at Monterey Park.
You have to drive like over to Atlanta. Yeah. I mean, we all had to learn how to get coffee and this and that, whatever, you know, there's nothing. So, you know, you just got to figure out how to get along, how to help each other, how to care about each other. Because my whole thing with this situation, which is not making me too popular with the police, so when you call them, most of the time they're not going to be on my side because they don't like me. But they know me, so. But they already know me. They know I'm here and everything. So if you called them, they'd be like, oh yeah, they'd tell you. So, what happened was this guy that killed those people, he came here to Alhambra.
Oh, the guy in Monterey Park.
Yeah, the shooter. And he came here to Brandon, and his dad owned this, over by the police department.
They're honoring him tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I'm still here, because I want to go to that. But I have a job tonight. I have to be in Pasadena for another thing, so I'm trying to rest a little bit, and you know.
The one tomorrow, what time is that?
It's at 6, I think, but I'm going to be there.
Oh, see, someone said
5 o'clock.
12:30, and then someone told me noontime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, better find out then, because I heard 5 and 6, and I was just over there yesterday. So, but yeah, I went over to the police department because I wanted to ask them how they feel about being across the street from where the actual shooter was. They had already gotten 911 phone calls knowing that he had shot people and was in a white van, and he was right over there. So I was asking them, and they didn't like that. So, you know, I mean, just trying to prove that we don't really need them that much. We're paying a lot of money for them.
Well, we do need them.
Not as much as we have them. You should see between Monterey Park.
The bad guys in Memphis, they should be accommodating for what they did.
There's more than those 5. There's 7 more that were on that scene that should be charged.
Oh, up north?
Yeah, in Memphis. Okay. There were 2 paramedics that were standing there watching.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that, but I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, they should all. They're not done yet. They should finish with that. But like, the police department in Monterey Park is very big and expensive and nice. And then you go 15, 20 minutes down the road, and Alhambra has another big marble police department, 2-story, nice, you know. And what did they do? Did they catch the killer? No, a civilian did. An unarmed, single-handed civilian. That's what it was. So you tell me.